Hi guys! I sincerely hope this lighting is okay. I honestly don't know, and I don't even know if the camera's on me. But I just pulled into In-N-Out. I am going to be trying In-N-Out today for the first time. Oh, did she mean to get my order and she forgot? Hold on one sec.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
What can I get for you?
Can I get 2 double doubles and 2 animal style fries? And can the double doubles have extra onions on them, please?
Anything to drink?
Do you have Diet Coke?
Yes.
Okay.
2 or 1?
Just 1, please.
Anything else for you today?
No, that's it.
2 double extra onion, 2 on the fries, 1 Diet Coke. Would you be eating this in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Total's gonna be $20.09 for soda.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you just heard me order. I'm getting 2 double doubles because I've never had their double doubles before, and I have had their animal style fries when I went to LA for the first time ever with my ex-boyfriend. We tried them on a cheat day actually, so yeah, you guys saw that. But I'm so excited. I've heard mixed reviews about In-N-Out. Like, I've heard that it's overrated, and I've also heard from a lot of people that it's amazing, so I'm just gonna see how I like it. I was gonna go to the fair today and do a fair food cheat day, but my dumbass looked, literally I had it all planned out. Like, I wanted to go to the fair, Sarah and I were gonna go, she was gonna film me, but it's Monday, and the LA County Fair is closed Monday and Tuesday, so I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So that's why this is like kind of a last minute video, but I've been wanting to do it. Like, I've wanted to try In-N-Out for the first time, like for a video, so we will go to the fair eventually, but just not today because it's closed, so like we can't really go. I used to be really into Tumblr. I don't even know if I'm like in the shot of the camera. My camera doesn't have a viewfinder, so but I used to be really into Tumblr, and on Tumblr, that was when In-N-Out first started getting popular, I feel like. It was like a Tumblr popular food. Like, now there's like Instagram popular foods, but that was when Tumblr was bigger, I feel like. And so I always used to see freaking pictures of In-N-Out and animal style fries, and I used to want to eat it so bad. But Seattle doesn't have it, obviously, so I never got to try it, and I'd never been to California before. So today is the freaking day that I'm gonna try it, and I am just way too excited right now. Like, way too excited. And I got extra onions on it because I just really enjoy onions. I hope they're cooked. I didn't specify that, but oh well.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So 2 double doubles with extra onion, 2 animal fries, and 1 Diet Coke, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
$20.09, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good, how are you?
I have a Diet Coke with your drink.
Please.
Give me a second for your food, okay?
Okay, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I think I found a spot with some decent lighting. I hope. Once again, I can't look. I don't have a monitor, so I'm crossing my fingers. I would usually check, but I just actually got a camera mount for my camera. See, that's like in my vlog when I was like, I just woke up from sleeping. Like, what else would a camera mount be for? What? But anyways, like, I would check it, but I just got a new camera mount, and it was hard to figure out, and I don't want to fiddle with it anymore, so I'm just really crossing my fingers. Let's just dig the freak in. Ooh, I forgot to say no tomatoes, so I'm going to take my tomatoes off because I, like, cannot stand them. And I'm going to try the burger first because I've already tried the fries. My mouth is freaking watering. Look how good that looks. And it smells even better. Like, I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bite. Enough talking. This isn't overrated at all. What do you mean? I must have get lipstick all over my chin because, I don't know, like, usually I'm fine. But for some reason when I bite into sandwiches and stuff, I always get lipstick on my chin, so just bear with me. Wow, the onions are actually good even though they aren't cooked. Like, they're still so good on here. I would rate this easily, I don't know, like a 9.5 out of 10. I don't really know how it could get any better. Mmm. I'm gonna talk about just some interesting things that have happened in LA so far. Because if you don't know, I just moved here like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. But after I finish this burger, because I'm just like so hungry right now. Last little bite, it's mostly bread. It's been a long time since I've had, like, I haven't really even had a hamburger, have I? Since I haven't even, have I? Oh, no, I had one, when I did my last cheat day at Sonic, but this is way better than Sonic. So I might be a little bit biased because I haven't really had a hamburger, like, or cheeseburgers in a long time, but this is better than Sonic, and it's better than I remember any other cheeseburger that I've had, so. Okay. Anyways, I want to talk about some interesting stuff that has happened in LA. Mostly, like, nothing really that crazy has happened, but it is interesting, first of all, to see, like, I kind of posted about this on Instagram, but to see, like, Instagram models in person is so interesting. So I'm going to talk about the Instagram models that I've seen and famous people that I've seen, and then also talk about my new apartment complex and some of the people we've had to deal with there, because I knew coming into LA that there was going to be, like, a lot of uppity people, but oh my lord, my apartment complex is just on another level, I swear to God. These are just like I remember too. So good. Okay, so I posted on Instagram that, and I'm not trying to drag anybody, like, I'm definitely not trying to start drama or anything, by saying that people don't look the same as they do on Instagram. It's just like a dead ass fact, like, it's a fact. But yeah, so I posted on Instagram that some Instagram models that I've seen just don't look the same in person. And like I said, I'm not trying to, like, be rude or anything, because they're still pretty. Like, I'm not saying they're ugly. I'm not saying that they're fake or anything. I'm just saying, like, obviously I feel like I look better on Instagram too. It's like you're posing, and I mean, some people do Facetune, or like Photoshop their photos, but everyone looks better on Instagram, I feel like, you know, you just post your best photos. I wouldn't take a picture when I'm scrubbing it, you know. So I would say that the prettiest Instagram model that I've seen so far, and I've only been here for 2 weeks, so I'm sure I'll have more stories in the future, but Wolfie Cindy is so fucking pretty in person. Like, so fucking pretty. She's someone where I feel like she almost looks better in person because her face is so unique and beautiful that seeing it in person is different from Instagram, because on Instagram you're used to pretty people and like models and stuff, but then you see someone in person and you're like, hold on a minute, like my confidence just dropped about 5 points. But we saw her at Erewhon Market, which is like a health grocery store here. And it's funny because, okay, so Sarah's been looking for house slippers like to wear around the apartment. And so Wolfie Cindy, I think her name's Cindy, I'm just gonna call her Cindy. So Cindy was facing away from us, like facing an aisle, but I saw she had like these really cute Ugg slippers on. And I didn't know it was her at first, but I pointed them out to Sarah. I was like, you should get slippers like that. Those are really cute. I didn't even know Ugg made slippers like that. And so Sarah was like, wait, I think that's Wolfie Cindy. I said it again and I was like, no way. So we had passed her at that point. So I literally, yeah, I did circle back to make sure, and I wanted to see what she looked like in person. And she's just so pretty. Like, I think she's probably the prettiest person I've ever seen in real life. Once again, I know that she has had plastic surgery, which I don't care. I'm not like hating or anything. I think it's fine if people get plastic surgery. I'm just saying, I have seen her like before photos, and she wasn't ugly before by any means, but like they definitely did a really good job. My only complaint about In-N-Out is that like they only put the animal style stuff on the top. And you can't really stir it because it's in like such a small little thing. So then the bottom fries are always dry. We also saw, who else have we seen? Oh my god, we saw Jennifer Garner, which was crazy. Like, we were just walking down Santa Monica Boulevard, and I think she was waiting for her car or like her driver or something, because she was just standing on the side of the street. And I didn't want to bother her because like I can imagine she probably gets bothered all the time. It was just weird to see her in person, you know? Like, I just wasn't expecting it. Sarah and I, like, we both kind of realized it at the same time. We were like, is that Jennifer Garner? And we're like, oh my god, yeah, that is. But yeah, a lot of the Instagram models that I've seen, it's so annoying. Like, I don't necessarily remember their name, but I know that they're familiar to me. You know what I mean? Or like, because I work out at Equinox. That's like the gym that I go to now. Or I go have a membership at Equinox and also Gold's Gym. And I see like Equinox is kind of filled with Instagram model-y people. And I would say the main thing that makes them look different in real life is that on Instagram, everyone has a butt, right? For some reason, even the skinniest girls will like magically have butts on Instagram. And I can only speculate that it's probably Facetune, because I don't know if I'm gonna say their names, but in real life, they just don't have butts. Like, they're just flat, which is fine. Like, I'm not body shaming anybody. I just think that it's interesting that on Instagram, like, they'll be in their bikinis and like they have a bubble butt, and then in real life, it's like not there, you know? But one person who Sarah and I saw, who I do recognize, like, a lot of times I'll see them and I'll know that they're familiar, but I can't place their name. One person Sarah and I did recognize is Julie Hers, and she does not look the same in person at all. Once again, like, I swear to God, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just being factual. She doesn't. We saw her at the Grove. We were just walking past Sephora, I think. And it took us both a second to realize it was her, because she looks very different in real life. Granted, she didn't have any makeup on, so that could be like another thing. I'm not saying that she Facetunes or anything, but I definitely didn't really recognize her right away. Like, it took me a second to realize who she was. So in a way, being here has been like a confidence boost, because I realize that a lot of people look a lot better on Instagram, but then again, like I see girls like Wolfie Cindy and I'm like, fuck, dude. So who else have I seen? Oh, we saw Pia Baroncini, the owner of LPA. She looks beautiful in real life too. She's like super glowy. Oh, we met Arnold Schwarzenegger's, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, son. Because, first of all, I think it's hilarious that I didn't even recognize him. Like, I'm the one who's into lifting and stuff like bodybuilding. And we were at Gold's Gym. And Sarah was like, is that Arnold's son? And I'm like, I don't know. And so she started an Instagram. You can follow it. I'll put the name on the screen. Sarah with Buff Ass Dudes, where we're just going to take pictures of her with famous bodybuilder guys that we see at Gold's. And he's the first one we took a picture with. But he was super nice. He took a photo with her, so. Oh my god, we also saw, who's the guy? I don't even know his name. I'll pop up his picture. I think he's in like CSI Miami or something. He was also working out at Gold's, which I was like, I used to watch CSI Miami all the time, so I honestly did have a mini freak out moment. But I didn't go up to him because once again, I didn't want to bother anyone, but I was low-key a little bit too excited to see him. I kind of feel like that's it though, for like relevant people that, yeah. But anyway, the people in my apartment complex, I posted an Instagram story about it because I was so mad. It was after, so like a couple things have happened where I'm just like, you're not more special than anybody, you know? But that's how most people that I've come in contact with at my apartment complex act, is that like they're the most special person in the world and like I need to get out of their way, you know? Or I'm like bothering them by even being in their presence. The reason why I was ranting on my Instagram story is because I'm not used to the elevators yet at my apartment. Like, it's like one of those elevators that doesn't tell you that it's going up when it's going down. It's like, it'll just open and it's like, okay, well, I don't know if it's gonna go up or not. And so I thought it was going down and I needed to go down to the parking garage because I was gonna walk to Whole Foods to get food. And it accidentally went up, and the floor above me is the penthouse floor. So all those apartments on the penthouse floor are like way bigger than the apartments on any other floor. It's like they get a lot more space and they have a loft, like all of them are lofts. So I don't know how much it costs exactly. I think Sarah said that when she was looking at apartments, some of the ones were like $8,000 plus a month. So I know for a fact you have to have money to be living up there. And this girl walks into the elevator, blonde, like just the classic type of girl you would think would have an attitude and have money, you know? So, but like I didn't care, you know? I wasn't like judging her the second that I saw her. Like, it's not like I was like, oh my god, a blonde at the penthouse floor. Like, I was just like, oh shit, I thought I was going downstairs, you know? And the way she walks in, she just like looks at me. And I am not the type, like, I really am not sensitive. Like, I really genuinely, I usually don't get upset about stuff like that, or I wouldn't like over exaggerate something. Like, I'm not gonna react if, well, I didn't even react to her, but I'm not the type of person to like make things up in my mind and be like, oh, she's hating on me even though she's not, you know? It's like, I know for a fact that she just felt some type of way that I was in her elevator. I don't even know. So the elevator goes up to the penthouse floor, and I'm looking around and I'm like, and I just kind of say to myself, I was like, oh shoot, I meant to go down. Like I wasn't even like trying to make conversation with her or anything, and she literally just walks in and is like, I was like, okay, don't mind me. I'm just a peasant bowing down to the queen. Which that wouldn't have even been as big of a deal if the day before that we hadn't gotten in another altercation with some other girl. She's also a young girl in a nice ass BMW. So once again, I know she probably has money too. So that's the reason why the elevator thing irritated me so much, is because I was like, I literally just had an issue with someone yesterday, and now this other girl is like looking at me up and down, even though I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go up to your floor. God forbid the peasants from the 3rd floor enter the 4th. Like, I'm sorry. So yeah, see, like all these fries, like I don't want to eat them. There's no sauce on them. But the day before that the elevator thing happened, it was our move-in day. And so the way that, I wish I was there and I could take a video, but the way that the apartment works is that you have, or like you can't see it, but up here there's like the sticker thing that the gate like to the garage area reads, so that it like recognizes that you are, or you belong to the apartment complex, and then it opens. And the lady who is kind of like the leasing manager even warned us when she gave it to us. She's like, some stickers are funky and like won't work, so if it doesn't work, like just come back up. But when we pulled into the garage for the first time, the sticker didn't work. Like the first one that she gave us didn't work. And so we're just like sitting in front of the garage, like trying to figure it out. And I felt bad for Sarah. Like this is the reason why it pissed me off so much, is because like I just hate when people, like you can yell at me and it's one thing, but like if Sarah's feeling upset or Sarah feels like stressed and then someone else is making it worse by like being a bitch, like no, I'm not having that. We were both like, the sticker wasn't even attached to the window yet. We like had it in our hands. We're like trying to wave it, like figure out where it was supposed to go. And this girl, like at first there was no one behind us, and we're like, oh, okay, cool, we have some time to figure it out. And then this girl in a black, nice BMW pulls up behind us. And so Sarah's already stressed, even though she doesn't know that the girl's a bitch. She's like, fuck, like someone's behind me and it's not opening, you know? Sorry, I just got like way too into the burger like mid-story. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the girl pulls up behind Sarah, and so the thing's not working, but we're like still trying, because it hadn't really been that long that we had been trying. Like if it had been like 5 minutes, we would have reversed immediately, but we're still like hoping that it'll work, because we can see that it's reading it. Like she said, it would turn blue when it was being red, and so I can see that it's turning blue and then turning back to red and then turning blue. So I'm like, well, maybe we just need to hold it there for a second longer, you know? Like I don't know, I've never done this before, you know? And literally not even, like I swear, not even 15 seconds of the girl being behind us, she starts honking. Like I'm gonna honk exactly how she honks, so just prepare. Like long as fuck, like that. Like not even just tapping on your thing, like, oh, like maybe you're not paying attention. It's like, no, she was pissed from the get-go, you know? And so Sarah's like panicking, because like I mean, it's a nerve-wracking situation. We've never done this before. We don't even really know where a parking garage is. We're just like, you know, like how anyone would be in that situation. We were just decided that we were gonna back up because obviously it's not working, like we can't get in. And so, but the girl's right behind us. And so Sarah starts like reversing, or she has her reverse things in, which I know you can see, like when someone reverses, they have those lights that turn on, you know? So it's like, I know that she knew we were trying to reverse. There's no way that she doesn't know. I'm getting really mad just like reliving this situation. I'm just gonna take a bite of my burger really fast, okay? Okay, so I already finished my food and I realized that my camera freaking died while I was telling my story. So, let's see, like all the food is gone. So I can't finish the story with a mukbang, but I will finish the story in the car. I think I just looked on my camera and I think I was just talking about how she could tell that we were backing up. So, so yeah, like I said, she could tell that we were backing up. Like, your light turns on when you're backing up. Like, I know that she knew that we were backing up. There's no way that she didn't. But she's not moving though, and she's still just staying there honking. Like, I swear she honked, I want to say like 4 or 5 times, like that long ass honk that I showed you guys. We get like that, like when we don't really know what we're doing, like we both kind of get anxious, and so we're already kind of stressed out, and then this bitch behind us is like honking like a fucking crazy woman. But like, because Sarah was stressed out, and this bitch is making it worse for her, like by just not even being considerate and not even like backing up and not even just being a nice human. Like we were at the gate, like I said, for like 15 seconds. It's not like, what, are you in a rush to get home? To do what? Go watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Like, so she keeps honking, and so I roll down my window, and I like literally am like kind of climbing out of my window, so I'm like totally facing her car, and I scream at her, like just in the heat of the moment. I'm like so fucking mad. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I yelled at her though. It's like, what the fuck is your problem? Back the fuck up. We're trying to leave. Like, and so she finally got the message at that point, and so she finally starts backing up, like after making the situation worse for like how many seconds, because she could have done this earlier. Like, if she would have been a smart driver, she could have saved herself all this trouble, because she would have realized that we were trying to back up. And so finally she starts backing up, and we're able to like pull off to the side where like she can pass through, and her window is down like in her car when she passed through. I don't know if she was talking to someone on like Bluetooth or if she was talking to herself, but when she drove by, I heard her say, she's like, these people here are so ratchet. Which, first off, no, because you started this whole situation. Like, I reacted to you. You were the one being aggressive in the first place by honking like a fucking madman. I wasn't even that aggressive towards you. Like, yeah, I cussed, but it's like, it's not like I got out of my car or was like threatening you or anything. Like, I basically was just trying to tell you to back the fuck up, you know? When I also hate people that use that word ratchet too. Like, just use a better word to describe me. Like, she could have said aggressive, she could have said loud, she could have said rude, I don't know, anything, but it's like, I'm not ratchet, okay? I'm not ratchet. So yeah, that's basically why I was ranting on Instagram, which is fine. Like, it's not like, I still like the apartment and I still love the location, and it's not like I'm by any means like obligated to be friends with these people. So I mean, it'll be fine, but both those things happened like one after the other when we moved in. So it was like the first day that girl did that, and then the second day the elevator girl. So I was just like, oh my god, like, what did I do? Like, why are y'all so mad at me? But yeah, sorry that my mukbang was kind of like cut short because my camera died. That's why like I need to get some sort of monitor or something, but I just feel like that's so extra. Like, that's what like movie producers get, and they're expensive as fuck. So I don't know, I'll have to figure out something else though, so that doesn't happen again. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say about like updating you guys on what happened in LA and stuff, and like what's been going on so far. So I'm such a mess. My camera just ran out of memory space, so I had to delete some stuff. So I was like saying my outro though. So basically, I think the only thing that I had to say was that I do like In-N-Out's burgers better than their fries, just because I feel like you can kind of easily make good animal style fries at home, but like their burgers are just out of this world to me. I don't know, I just really like them. So I'll probably have to come back here for a cheat day or something, because that was bomb. But yeah, I think that's finally it, and I'm pretty sure I have enough space to like finish this out. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of thrown together last minute. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.